event is starting. Guys, what's going on? We're live. Welcome to a live stream. My name's Chicago Joey, aka Joingram One. I think I did that backwards. We're here. No podcast today. We had a podcast earlier this week with Jen Shahad. If you guys didn't see that, check it out. It was great talking to her. She was. We discussed some playing chess, GTO, and we discussed. I can't quite remember specific things we discussed, but we had a very fun conversation and a lot of good feedback so far on that. Today, something came out. We're gonna talk about it, and by we, I mean me, and by me, I mean you guys. You guys in the chat too. All my papitos out there. Hola, cola, mosa, papi. So yeah, man, we're gonna be talking about the American Poker Awards. They got some nominations up. They showed the nomination panel. They got some categories. They got some people. They got some fun. We're gonna take a look at that. We're gonna break it down. We're gonna break down the panel that chose the awards. We're gonna take some comments about from you guys. Any questions about life, about love, about the heart, about the pursuit of the meaning of life? Go ahead, ask away in the chat. We got a lot of regulars out there. We got Marcus was asking where to get Spirit Hoods in the United Kingdom. My friend, spirithoods.com is your friend. Foss, Josh is out there in LA on the Tall Girl Grind. He is at work right now. Shout out to Josh. You'll make it through work, my friend. But yeah, all right, guys. So, American Poker Awards. You guys haven't heard about it. And if you check out the buzz on social media and on 2plus2 and some other poker forums, not much talk about it. So, I'm going to try to help that out because I love the idea. So, the GPI, Global Poker Index, they got some cool ideas, man. They're trying to, I guess, make poker into a sport. They're doing something with tournament players. You guys know tournament players. I mean, we pay attention to it a little bit, but we're not super tournament player orientated around here. But I really like what they're doing, man. They got some innovative ideas. And one of the things they're bringing to America this year is the American Poker Awards. It's going to be February 27th, I believe, in Los Angeles. They're going to have a little poker conference before that. I believe they had it. They might have had something with it in Europe in previous years. I'm not quite sure. They're also going to have something in Europe. I'm going to go out to that as well. I think it's around EPT Malta in March. I'm going to go there too. It's going to be fun. And but yeah, so they released the nominees and some categories, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. So who we got out there, man? Foss, what's up, Foss? Michael, 14516, what's up, papito? Hola, cola. Samuel, what's up? My boy Ben Hellstrip, Alibaba. Who else we got? Ellie Bro, Great Aficionado. What's up, man? Jeremy. What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. For those that are watching this back on replay, which I know a lot of you guys do, what's going on? If you want to catch any live streams, join the Facebook group. Link in the description. Follow me on Twitter. I always give you like 7 minutes notice, so I give you guys enough time to tune in. But yeah, all right, let's take a look. So now they got, what do they got? They have a tournament performance of the year, obviously, breakout player of the year, event of the year, category buy-in over $2,000. Not even sure why they have that category because it's like I'm not sure why they have the category. Obviously the WSOP main event category makes no sense. Just give it to the WSOP main event. Event of the year, category buy-in up to $2,000. Industry person of the year. Poker media content of the year. Charitable initiative. Poker innovation or initiative of the year. Poker innovation. Twitch opens its doors to live stream. That's a fucking innovation. That's not an Come on, guys. For fuck's sakes. And media person of the year. And then they have a couple other things about who some of the honorable mentions are for something. So let's take a look at these. So first of all, it says they had a panel to decide these things, right? So now I'm not sure if I'm just like, maybe I'm not. I don't qualify as like a poker as like a person who follows poker or like a person who consumes poker news or poker media because like I feel like I am pretty in touch with what's going on in the poker world and I stay pretty up to date. And yeah, I mean, okay. So now I took a look at the nomination panel and You can take a look here. I haven't, like, I've never heard of probably 75% of these people. Now, I'm not quite sure if like these are all behind the scenes sort of like guys who don't play. I mean, I don't even know if half of these people play poker outside of like they go to the casino once in a while and play poker. And like I know a few of these names. I can't imagine a few of these names really follow anything that's really happening in poker outside of the main event and what's on TV. Maybe a WPT broadcast a couple times a week or something like that. Like I really can't imagine they're extremely in touch with what's happening in poker. And it looks like a lot of the nominees were all live poker orientated, obviously, because there's no legal online sites. But I feel like there are a good number of American people who are participating in the online poker world and making a name for themselves in the online poker world. And I think it probably would have been a good idea to recognize those people as well, rather than just focus on, I mean, people from the, like, everything's really live orientated for the most part. But I think online poker still makes up a huge part of the poker world in general. And they really should have made an effort, I think, to make it like a, if they want to make it a legitimate, like, American, like something that's recognized by people from live and from online, from recreational poker players to actual real, quote unquote, real, whatever real poker play, professional poker players. Like, I feel like this specific thing, no professional poker player, for the most part, is really going to be super interested, because, like, it caters to a very small subsection of people, these awards do. And just with these, like, nominees, shout out to my boy Robbie Straczynski, man. Like, shout out to Robbie, dude. Check out his website, carpelifestyle.com. But yeah, I mean, like, I can't imagine these people have much of an idea what's happening in poker. Come on. I mean, but then again, how do you get to a nomination panel, right? I really feel like some random people in NVG could have came to a more, like, poker-centric conclusion for awards and nominees than these people. Like Dan Shack. Like, come on. I mean, Dan Shack might play high rollers. You think he's really, like, all right, like, this is no, this person's done a great job. I mean, come on. Like Lon McCarran, he's announcing poker. I can't imagine he's really, really, like, paying attention to what's happening in poker. So, shout out to Remco. Who else is on here? Let's take a look. Dan Smith, King Dan. See, there's a nice nomination. King Dan, someone who plays poker. Can't argue with King Dan being on there. Matt Savage, very involved in poker. Another great nomination. I like that. Let's see. Didn't Jonathan Aguiar quit and he does daily fantasy sports now? I mean, maybe he's more involved in, who knows. Pays attention to, let's see. Yeah, I really don't know any of these people. I mean, I'm not sure if that says, it must say something about me. But all right. So nominees, let's see. Who else we got? Luke, what's up, Luke? Jumal, Russian PTR. Yeah, Russian PTR, man, that's a thing now. James seems happy. Chess must be still going strong. Yeah, chess has been going well. I've been involved in so many intense chess matches lately. After the last podcast with Jen, after we talked some chess GTO, I've been grinding chess pretty hard. And what's up, Rory? David, what's up? Herman says, you ready to rage during EPT Malta? I'm not going to rage that much, man. I got to be honest with you. I'm a retired rager. Standard Jazz, what's up, brother? Alibaba, Papi. Tim F, what up, Papi? You handsome mother son of a bee. Michael says the list is full of CEOs and tournament directors. Now, I mean, I really think for something like poker that, I mean, I guess with these nominees, I mean, you don't really need to know much to decide event of the year as WSOP main event. And event of the year. So, okay, let's start from the top here. What's up? What's up, Tapanista? We got to have Tapanista on a podcast soon, man. My boy, Villy. What's up, Villy? Villy. All right, tournament performance of the year. I haven't brainstormed potential categories, but I'd imagine there's probably some better categories they could have come up with, because like these categories, I mean, we already know who's going to win these things. So the first one is a tournament player who I don't know how to pronounce his name, unfortunately. But so I'm pretty sure that's not going to win. Daniel Coleman, who went on that epic run and won the Seminole Hard Rock Poker Open after he won the one drop. Obviously, he's going to win this. Darren Elias, Mark Newhouse. Mark Newhouse probably should get some consideration and possibly be in there as well. But let's see what they said. I don't want to mispronounce his last name. Second WPT win last month. Bellagio caught the eye of our voters. Yeah, no shit. Look at that. I mean, come on. Of course it caught the eye of the voters. The voters are only paying attention to what's happening in Las Vegas. So a WPT in Las Vegas obviously going to catch the eyes of the voters. That makes sense. Coleman also received votes for his WSOP Big One drop. I'm not surprised by that. Off his back-to-back WPT wins, voters were more impressed with Elias Borgata's score. Back-to-back? Well, shit, man. That guy should get some consideration, too, for sure. That's pretty impressive. Mark Newhouse should win. Brandon says, can't watch now, but can we get some motivating talk about how to bounce back from a downswing later on? We will definitely talk back how to bounce back from a downswing. I know that's one of the most important things as a poker player, if you want to have success long-term, is being able to handle the downswings and get your mindset going right and kind of minimize the losses when you're in that B, C mindset play style. And yeah, that's one of the most important things. That's super underrated as well. What Josh say? Listen at Live at the Bike last night. Something about Tuckman's voice / tone makes me want, come on, Tuckman ain't that. Tuckman's cool. We like Tuckman around here, man. We like Tuckman. Trent, what's up, Trent? Atlee Jones, Joey, you're good shit. Oh, man, thanks a lot. But yeah, tournament performance of the year. I think Daniel Coleman. I mean, actually, this is a close one. Never mind. Now that I think about it more, because Newhouse's run was so epic. Who would I vote for this? Newhouse should win the biggest tweaker. I mean, you know, everyone likes to do some things now and again. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know. Breakout player of the year. So we got Coleman, another person I've never heard of, Jake Schindler, and my boy, Brandon Shaq Harris, Oscillator. Coleman's the only player to be nominated 2 categories for his on-the-field accomplishments, despite his strong 2013. I don't want to mispronounce his name as well. Event was more of a breakout year according to our voters. Schindler's big win at the PCA kicked off a strong first voting campaign. Shaq Harris was certainly one of the biggest revelations at the WSOP. Breakout player of the year? Probably going to go to Coleman. Michael says, I think Coleman being voted in breakout player of the year really shows how out of touch the panel is. The guy has been known online for years now. That's a great point. I think these people are thinking breakout player of the year in terms of just like the tournament world, or in terms like you have to win a tournament to be considered a good poker player, which is kind of backwards and doesn't really make much sense. But that's how things work in these circles, in this nomination, these panel of players who are probably very unaware of what's happening in the online poker world and who might be considered a good online poker player or a successful online poker player outside of, you know, somebody like Phil Gaffon. They probably think Dirk probably still plays online poker and does well. So Daniel Coleman, to them, a breakout person, when in reality has been doing extremely well at online poker for a very long time. But breakout in terms of, I mean, I guess I'm curious what breakout means. Breakout in terms of more people knowing about him. So in that sense, he's broke out. Jeremy says Coleman may have been known online for a long time, but he did really break out last year in the news. Definitely agree with that. Tim F. Newhouse biggest cocaine. I highly doubt Newhouse would win an award for biggest cocaine purchase of 2014. I would have to guess that there's other poker players who've bought bigger purchases of cocaine. So let's be honest here. What's up, Nick? Puppy. Hola, hola, mosa. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Hagerbein, what's up, man? He was craving that live stream. He needs that live stream. He wants that live stream. What's up, Johnny? What it do, puppy? Hola, hola, mosa. Event of the year. Once again, World Series of Poker main event. Going to take this down. Let's not even talk about this one. Event of the year. Category buy-in up to $2,000. So they got HPT Cal State. I can't win. WPT 500 at the Aria. That can't win either. I mean, obviously the Millionaire Maker, their Monster Stack. One of these is going to win this one. Which one it is? I mean, pretty much flip a coin, right? Which one was bigger? I guess you have to go run some simulations in PPT this problem, but I think it's a math problem right now to decide who wins the Millionaire Maker and Monster Stack. Bilzerian biggest breakout? I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure Dan Bilzerian is the breakout poker star of 2014. We gotta call it like it is. Dan Bilzerian, come on. You know, I don't want to, no offense, the second person, I've never heard of the guy before. And I'm sure he's a good poker player, but Dan Bilzerian is the most famous poker player in the world right now. I mean, if we're gonna like, if this is gonna be the panel, then Dan Bilzerian counts as a breakout poker player of the year. He's like he easily is the winner, pretty much. I don't even think it could be like I don't think it could be a dispute. Dan Bilzerian's clearly the most popular poker player in the world right now, by far. With good reason, man. What a great... I think he should be the poker... He should win all these awards. He's doing more for poker than anyone could possibly do. In terms of inspiring people to... I mean, he's also making people fucking hate poker players, because I think there's a lot of people that watch him and they're like, God, this guy is one of the worst people I've ever seen in my life. You know, they fail to see that. It's just one person portraying their lifestyle how they'd like to portray it, and they might have some fun, they might like hookers, they might like drugs, they might like that type of things. There's, you know, some people got to enjoy those things. That's why things like that exist, for people to enjoy. But not everybody sees it that way, unfortunately. Yeah. For the biggest coke... What, me? No way. No way. All right. Let's get next category. Industry Person of the Year. I gotta be honest. I don't know much about the industry person of the year. So we got Jack Eiffel, the WSOP tournament director. Dan Bilzerian is the biggest poker player in the world that no one has been seen playing poker. Jumo. Seriously, Serious, what's up? He says, Mukal won a bunch on the WPT circuit this year. I think you're right. Adam Pliska, WPT president. Matt Savage, WPT executive director and TDA founder. Ty Stewart, WSOP executive director. Eiffel and Stewart are two of the biggest pieces of BSP operation, while WPT success can be attributed to, amongst others, Pilska and Savage, Chris Torina, Jeffrey Haas, and Tab. Kind of interesting category. I know Matt Savage does a lot of good for... He obviously has his name out there. I guess this is kind of one of those things where me, on my side of things, like, you know, I only look at the names. Like these, like, you know, some of the panel people might look at the names, the big names in the spotlight. So I look at the names that get more coverage, or that are more active on social media, or that might be more active on the forums, or might have more forum topics started about them. So when I see something like this, I feel like Matt Savage is the person whose name I see the most. Now, whether that means he's doing positive or negative things, you know, I don't know. I only see the spotlight. So obviously I got to go Matt Savage. But it makes sense, and it gives you some perspective on, you know, what it's probably like for other people who aren't really involved in the entire spectrum of the poker world. They only see the WPTs and that type of thing. So, I mean, I guess when it comes to tournaments in America, that's really all there is. There's WPTs and there's the WSOPs. So, you know, outside of that, there really isn't much else to choose from, except online poker. Go figure. All right, poker. How does Jungle Man not win something? Jungle Man is the biggest online poker winner, and he's American. How's Jungle Man? I mean, sure, he like throws cards at people, and he gets upset sometimes, but how does Jungle Man not win anything? How doesn't he not even nominate for something? Billy says, there was a column in a Finnish news magazine on Bilzerian tilted, dude lives the most awesome life ever. See pics. Oh, titled. The column was titled, dude lives the most awesome life ever. See pics. It's funny. Hargabine says, how many hours of b-ball did you play today? I only played a couple hours of b-ball today. I've been working on, I've been trying to focus a lot on eating. I got up to 191 right now from up to 180. I'll be getting a 205 pretty soon in terms of weight. Pretty excited about that. Like any awards, this was just created so big names can jerk each other off, Jeremy says. Now, I got to disagree, because I think something like the GPI, it wants to, you know, they're trying to sportify poker, right? So something with awards kind of helps bring some, like in sports, awards are just like go hand in hand. So I feel like this is kind of, plus I believe they did something like this before in Europe, like I said earlier. So I think this is kind of an extension of that, and to bring it to America. And I think it's a really good, I don't necessarily think it's like created. Now, I do think a lot of the media, they're kind of all the big sites are all kind of linked together. The people behind the scenes are all linked together for the most part. They're probably friendly with each other. So in a way, I could kind of see something like that going on. But for the most part, I think the intentions are pretty good, and I think it's a great idea. I think that they need some more credible, like, who are they trying to appeal to with these awards? Who's going to care? Like, who pays attention? Who gives a fuck, right? And I think with some of these specific awards, in terms of like the specific topic, I mean, there's just nothing really extremely like interesting or something you're like really interested, like, oh, I wonder who won that award. Like, for the most part, I think most people are just not going to care about a lot of these awards. And is there something you can do, other awards you could create, like categories you could create, and some type of suspense or some type of narrative you can have from this? That's the challenge of something like this, is to build that and supply that. And whether they've done that with this, I don't know. But in terms of the buzz on like this, the forum, I've heard nobody talk about this, and this is one of the reasons why I want to do this, because I want to bring some more conversation going on about this, at least get people talking about it, because I don't see anybody talking about it. So let's see, dude, you typed that so fast. Interesting. My favorite show on the net. What's up, Massacre? Favorite show on the net. Finally found Delete TV. I finally find you live. What's up, man? Danny B says 9 pounds for being a real man. Bang bang. I get you, man. All right, I hear you. And he hired a hitman. Yeah, maybe the GPI doesn't want to glamorize someone who hires a hitman to take care of a debt. All right, let's get to the category that we all enjoy the most: poker media content of the year. Now, some interesting choices on here. I guess it really is going to depend on how the people define what their definition, I guess, of content is, because. Now, let's take a look at the categories. We have the All In magazine, the Mark Newhouse documentary that they did. Now, I just have to look this up real quick, because I believe they did. Was it one episode? Was it one episode or 2 episode thing? Right? It was like how length was it? It was like 10-minute long or something like that. It might have been 2 episodes. Yeah, 2 10-minute episodes, I believe, is what it was. Now, you could even argue the Dan Bilzerian piece was, actually, that was fun. I mean, I enjoyed watching that, but there were some people that were definitely disappointed in that. They expected to see a bit more of Dan Bilzerian in that. But yeah, I think it was 2 10-minute pieces. And then we have Brad Willis, 2014, Stages / Never Stop Fighting. Now, I think this was something to do with, I don't actually know. See, I've never heard of this before. So I think it was like a piece about someone, like it was a caring piece, a heartfelt piece. This was the piece. So it's, it's a couple paragraphs. Now, disregarding the what's exactly in the thing, I guess what's in the thing obviously matters if it's nominated for this, but so it looks like a short story of just detailing something that happened with a poker player. And, okay, and then Poker News live reporting of the 45th WSOP, and then Jay Carver, Jason Somerville for Run It Up. Now, come on. Okay. So, I mean, the only innovative content that's nominated right here is Jason Somerville for Run It Up. I mean, if he doesn't win, it's insane, first of all. So let's take a look. The Poker News live reporting the 40th SOP. Like, this was the content of the year. They kind of did what anyone that set up. I mean, I guess they put the effort into they did report up to this year, I guess, according to NVG. They reported they were the main person reporting the news. Therefore, they can have access and set up a table there with some microphones and get a nice setup, and they could stream, most of the days there and report. I mean, it's not really. I don't like that. That's not the content of the year. They set up a table. They got guests that were walking by, and I mean, come on. That's the content of the fucking year. That's it. No, that's not it. The piece we saw that Brad just wrote. That's a great piece, but that can't be considered content of the year. I mean, it's if they're going to consider that content of the year, they should consider, his name, Kevin, who I believe came back from some type of, I'm not quite sure what happened to him, but like Kevin Flop, I believe his name is, like something regarding him would be, I think, content of the year if we're talking about that. And All In Magazine, Mark Newhouse, and that shit was awesome. That I enjoyed. That I can understand being considered content of the year. But it really does. It really does. Like I said, it depends what you consider content of the year. And obviously, we look at the nomination panel once again. What are these guys paying attention to, right? Like, well, of course they're going to pay attention to the poker, the table outside reporting for poker news, right? Like, of course, that's going to be one thing. Tim said that was a solid 2-part interview of Newhouse. I liked it. I agree. Mason, what's up, Mason? Andre says nosebleed about Alexa Moon and Seb was great. That was European though. Obviously that would be would be nominated if it was up for this, but that's a European thing. This is only American stuff. Delete TV says I love you, join your one. Okay, I love you too, amigo. Mi amor, papi. You made me take my game more seriously. Shit. I crushed Omaha. Shit. Even if I only played it 2 months. We got to see a receipt. We don't believe you until you show us a receipt that you crushed Omaha after 2 months. Mark Newhouse doc was actually okay. It was 2 episodes before and after. Jeremy says. Josh Carroll says, what do you say, Josh? But does a 2-part interview, a single article, really compare to everything? Well, it's not necessarily about everything I do. I'm just saying Run It Once should win. I agree. Run It Once, I guess, would be, I'm not sure if media content, but that's definitely poker content. Seriously says that category is too broad. I agree. I think it's just referring to the live updates. Oh, shit, wait, okay. So this is saying Poker News live reporting. Wait a sec, they're just giving live reporting, which they're paid to do. That's the content of the year. They're paid to do it. That's not that that's their job. That get paid to do that. That can't be the content of the year. But in terms of, okay, let me read this, hold on. Having cameras follow Mark Newhouse around moments after busted November 9. I kind of sound mad about this. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know if I'm mad. I'm just mad at the content. I want better content, people being creative. I want people to create content for poker players. Like, I feel like there's not enough content being created for people that play poker. All the content, for the most part, is just like, that makes sense, America right now, there's not much money in creating any content, so that's why we just don't see much content. We don't see much anything really from a unique angle or a unique perspective or anything like that. So I guess we got to take advantage. All In Magazine, they're doing some good stuff, so I got a lot of love for them. I look forward, like a lot of poker news or websites, they tweet out stuff. Most I don't click on it, but All In Magazine, they write some good stuff. They put out some good video stuff. They should win most potential for future publication if that category existed. It says another year, another stand-up job by the Poker News team at the WSOP. They get paid to do that. I hope they do a good job. Jason Somerville is building his own poker community within the poker community. Agree. Nolan Dalla's blog got Brian Koppelman's single podcast episode with Vanessa, the single episode, the content of the year. No, come on, people. Come on, a goddamn single episode. Ay. Mark Hoke show. Shout out to Mark Hoke, man, doing his thing. Obviously, he's in Vegas. But yeah, I mean, in terms of content, like, yeah. If this is the 4 content of the year, we're in a bad spot. We are in a bad fucking spot. And I'm more motivated than ever to actually try to create some content for people to enjoy. If this is what all the stuff as Americans we have to enjoy, we need some more stuff out there. So, coaching video of the year. I agree. Jason's got to win that. If Jason doesn't win that, I hope Poker News live reporting. Congratulations, guys. Way to be out there. Way to do your jobs, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. Well, I guess they won't. Next year, WSOP's taking over. That should be interesting to see what happens. All right. Charitable initiative of the year. All In for Kids. What? All In for Kids poker tournament presented by CHOP and the WPT Foundation. Charity series of poker? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is a charity series of poker? Who is this? All right, this can't possibly be the. If this is the charitable initiative of the year, we got to get on creating some. We got to get on creating some initiative. We got to get on creating some stuff. Also, back to the poker media content of the year. Well, I guess they're maybe they might be talking about a single content. Like the Mark Newhouse thing was 25 minutes of stuff. So I guess that's considered content of the year. Yeah. Raise for effective giving. Aren't those people European? I'm pretty sure those guys are European. Do they count? How can they count? I think they're European. The wrong one. Is there another one? Liv Bory. She's not American. Come on, get out of here. Shout out to Liv Bory, man. That's not American. Ali Bro says, not only is Joey interviewed the best in the world, they've been 2-hour-long videos. I mean, yeah, we're talking about my stuff. I mean, I give you some pretty high quality, in-depth conversation with some of the best poker players in the world from tournaments and online world, man. You don't really get that kind of conversation anywhere else. Yet. Hopefully someone else will try. WSOP profits off one drop and takes credit for the donation, which creates tax relief. That doesn't sound very charitable to me. But they're nominated. WSOP One Drop Partnership. The WPT, Dan Shack, and friends host another successful charity function. I like this Dan Shack guy. I think he said he likes to go to music, likes to dance and go to music events too. So Matt Stout single-handedly sets up the CSOP. Well, that's pretty impressive. Nice job, Matt. Reg hosts successful event at the Aria. I can't win. WSOP and One Drop Foundation once again raise funds. Poker gives Tiger Woods poker night. Others to receive votes. There shouldn't be an award for charity. I agree with that, actually, Ali Bro. Hargaman says, can me and Mason make a documentary about you? That'd be dank content. How dank would it be, I think, Hargaman? As long as you leave all your teenage, like, high school friends at home, dude. Shout out to Hargaman, man. Hargaman, you need to learn how to play basketball so I can take you to the court. Lifestyle Guy says, Dan Shack's a cool guy. I agree, man. You guys see Dan Shack's wife on that episode of, I think she was on, like, Millionaire Matchmaker? I think my boy Dan Shack's living good right now. No, we're not, I think Dan Shack's having fun. Let's put it like that. All right. Poker innovation or initiative of the year. Okay, innovation or initiative of the year. So the initiative. I got to look at the definition of initiative first before I say anything. The power or opportunity to act or take charge. I just want to see the exact definition of this word. The ability to assess and initiate things independently. Okay. Poker night in America. That's an initiative. Twitch opens its doors to live streaming poker. I mean, come on. This is... What the fuck? What? You guys... I wonder if Twitch is making money off this, because 2+2s now has Twitch up on the side. Twitch has to be making some money. Or did Twitch pay? Maybe they're paying people to send all this traffic to Twitch. That might actually be what it might be going on. WPT, successful partnerships with DeepStacks, Hublot, DraftKings, and Monster. And a tournament, WSOP Monster Stack event. Why couldn't the main event be the initiative? Like, I mean, if they're going to have the Monster Stack, I guess the Monster Stack is innovative. So, okay, I understand that. Makes sense. Poker Night in America goes prime time on U.S. television streams. Twitch lets poker fans in the world of online grinders. WPT partners with big players. WSOP hits a home run with Monster Stack. Party Poker sponsorship deal with the Devils and 76ers. DraftKings satellite poker tournaments. And WSOP adds appearing on Ruffles chips for some others to receive votes. Huh. Out of these four, I mean, I guess I don't know. None of these are like that inspiring, it sounds like. Delete TV, I like this guy. I want to be a chess player like Joe. I've ran a lot of simulations, guys, to get to the level of chess player I am. Real hard simulations. I don't have an opinion about that category. I hope Poker Night in America wins something, though, because, yeah. Okay, last one. Media person of the year. We got Nolan Dalla. We got Chris Grove. Now, I've never heard of Chris Grove, unfortunately. I did Google him. Yeah, it looks like he puts some cool stuff out, but I don't see how a person can win the media person of the year if like people have never heard of him though. Kev Math and Rich Ryan. They don't make them like Nolan Dalla anymore. It says Grove keeps us informed with online poker's happenings. How do I not know Chris Grove is? Doesn't make sense. I feel like I should know who he is. Foss says, what's that sound from behind? Potential chess player. Yeah, we got to chat. I'm about to actually engage. You setting up that chessboard? Yeah, I'm about to engage in a very intense match of chess right now, guys. When I get done with this live stream right now. So, can't live stream that, unfortunately. You can check that out on my other account, on my other streaming website that I do. Seriously Serious says, Chris Grove oversees OPR report, which is excellent. I like that. LOL at Nolan Dalla, he says. Why are we LOLing at Nolan Dalla? Jeremy says Nolan Dalla is the worst. He is completely out of touch. See his Dan Coleman rant. Media person of the year, though. I mean, he's a name. Look at the nomination panel. They're probably gonna vote for a name, I assume. Billy says, I wonder how the chess heads up sit and goes for money would work. Well, normally it's the person that puts you in checkmate first wins. Would that be how it works? Whoever gets to checkmate first wins? Something like that. Jamal says, show that girl. Receipts. Now I gotta say, guys, whoever it is, she may have been on a live stream previously. And that gives it away to all the hardcores out there. And even if you're not hardcore, you should know that. All right, back to this one. They don't make them like Nolan Dalla anymore. Okay. Grove keeps us informed on online poker happenings. Everyone loves Kev Math, the human Google for poker players. Now, I got a lot of love for Kev Math, but... So, media person of the year. The human Google. He works hard at Google. He better at Google? I don't know. We like Kev Math, man. Rich Ryan keeps us entertained while pulling double duty at the WPT and Poker News. Kara Scott, Brad Willis, Joe Stapleton, and Chad Holloway were a few amongst many others to receive votes. Presented by Poker Update. The media person of the year may be too close to call. It's Poker Update. Let's see this. This looks like PokerTube. Wait, is this This is PokerTube, isn't it? It's the same exact skin. This has to be under PokerTube. Let me see. This is 100% PokerTube. After some of the recent things coming out about PokerTube, you'd think that they wouldn't want to be associated with PokerTube doing this, considering there's been allegations of PokerTube stealing content from people. So, I guess when you look at the media person of the year, Kev Matt's got to win, right? This motherfucker's everywhere. He knows everything. What does Kev Matt do exactly for Bluff Europe? I want to know that. Hargabine says, if I beat you heads up in basketball, can I take Aaron on a date? You would never beat me in heads up basketball, Hargabine. And if you do, there's absolutely no chance. Unless you need to put on like 50 pounds. I'll destroy you at basketball. Delete TV says, oh, Nolan's blog is fun to read. And Abe says, can we get Dankness on the show? Dankness has been on the show a couple times, man. Billy says, I meant if people would play chess online for money if you set it up like heads up sit and goes. Well, according to Jen Shahad, there's a lot of bots that go on in actual heads up chess. So I don't think that would quite work. Siri says, PokerTube stealing content is a recent allegation, ? Well, I think, I believe somebody wrote about it. Wrote more about it. Did you land in the mood? Yeah, I believe somebody wrote more in depth about it, and I just read it for the first time. And then I had a conversation with somebody about it too, and I was like, oh yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Marco says, hi Joe, first time I see the webcast live. What's up, puppy? Nice to see you, my friend Hargabind. Or wait, not Hargabind. Marco, puppy, Marco. Life's the Grind says, Poker Star should sack Joe Stapleton. He's not funny and has a terrible knowledge of poker. Does he? I think he's kind of funny. I think Joe Staples is kind of funny. He's got a cool beard. He gets a nice tan. If that makes a difference. John says, Joey, we need Pratush on the show. I don't know how to say his first name or last name, but I believe after today on Twitter, he's going to be on the show soon. We're going to have him on a podcast. Tim F says, you need to play Jason Mercier heads up in basketball for rolls. I don't think he's going to want to play heads up at basketball. Maybe a shooting contest, but basketball, I'm not sure. I'd enjoy playing. For sure, it'd be fun. Media person of the year. So, yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know who two of the people is. One of the people I just see making very long rants. So we gotta go with Kev Math or Chris Grove because Courtney Sayers is serious. I like this guy, man. I like his look. He's got a little Ike Hollywood Haxton look to him. I like it. I like this guy. I gotta read some of his stuff. I gotta follow this guy on Twitter. All right, but yeah, I mean that's kind of what we got for this. Kevin says, "Hey Joey, I heard you just referenced chess player Jen and chess bots. Any insights on using bots for Nolan? I got no insights on anything Nolan Hold'em bot related right now. So what my boy Robbie? What did he write? 3 things GPI's American Poker Awards has accomplished. Interesting. Okay. With all due respect to man, this Robbie stays on the grind. Now this is a guy I think could be in the nomination panel, even though he lives in Israel. Doesn't even live in America. Only spent a couple brief time in America here. Full confirmation of a mature professional industry. As much as the poker boom gave birth to the successful careers of thousands of professional players, it also helped catapult the fledgling industry into full bloom. Poker media outlets multiplied. Land-based poker rooms sprouted seemingly out of nowhere, and numerous poker tours emerged onto the scene to begin staging events. Unification of the poker industry. Makes sense. Motivates everyone in the poker industry, to work harder. I mean, these people don't... We've already established from the panel that people don't pay attention to much. Like, I don't necessarily know what people are going to strive to, I want to win an award, American Poker Award, now I'm going to try to do this harder. I mean, half of the nomination panel isn't paying attention to what's happening. So, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like your article. Man, fuck, that's all we got about this, man. We said enough. That I play chess with my latest guest. I did not. Any other tips for fashion like Hollywood Haxton look? I don't dress like Hollywood Haxton, you know that. I dress like JI1. Joe, where can I buy the E-Sleep PLO t-shirt? I believe it's still on Teespring. Teespring.com/ChicagoJoey1, I believe it is. I think. I'll put it back on sale, man. I'll put a link in the description. Morning, Joey. What's up, Zero Killer? Killing people, bang, bang. Jamal says, Joey, ask Peter Northug to your podcast. He is a member of your Facebook group from Norway. Multiple Olympic winner, plus drunk driver, plus high-stakes PLO player. I'm in. Can you ask for a... could you really ask for a better person? We're going to make one call, guys. We're going to get a little bonus feature here going on. Hold on a second. Some bonus footage. If he answers. If he doesn't answer, we're not going to get any bonus footage from our boy Adrian Phoenix. Eek. No answer. We'll have to get him later. All right, guys. Take a couple questions and I'm going to wrap it up. Got to go eat some more food. Just keep putting on that weight. Yeah. Marcus says, your favorite spirit hood, Joey. Man, where's my spirit hood at? Oh, I was raging the other day, guys. Hey, can you get my spirit hood for me? What? Can you get my spirit hood for me? Marcus wants to see it. What? My spirit hood. Where's that? It's in my room. We need my spirit hood. We're needing my spirit hood. Serious says, wow, just saw the piece about PokerTube on Poker Addict. Hilarious Twitter spat between them and Mason Malmuth. Oh, thanks for my spirit hood, man. Oh, man, I like your outfit today. You looking good. I'm gonna fuck you up in chess. I hope you know that. God, I'm gonna pwn her up and say, all right, this is my favorite spirit hood right now, Marcus. It's got the paws right here. and you move them around and you just shake them up. And this is your dance. Hey, cola, cola, mosa, puppy, puppy, puppy. What's up, MD? Man, shout out to MD. What's up? Which one is it on the site? Marcus, you're not getting... I'm not telling you which fucking spirit hood I got. You're going to try to copy my spirit hood? For fuck's sakes, man. Get the fuck out of here. Joe, are you getting hammered in the Chi-Town? Nah, weather ain't too bad, Poppy. It's okay, man. It's alright. It's alright. When are we going to get is that GTO shirt? Whenever. I hate hustling. I hate hustling all the merchandise. Epicurus says, when's the free roll for people who purchase eSleep PLO shirts? Starting to think we're all being scammed. I forgot about that. I just want to give the money away. The money's like still in the Teespring account. I haven't even done anything with it. I'm just not very good at. Oh, hold on. We got. Oh, hold on. Wait. Yo, what's up, AJ Phoenix? Are you on video?
You want me to put myself on video?
Yeah, we're gonna get you a brief appearance. All right, yo, shout out to my boy AJ Phoenix.
It's really tiny, man.
What's up,
What's
Poppy?
up, buddy?
Poppy, you're on the live stream.
You streaming right now? Should I pop it on muted or what should I do?
You know, you can do whatever you want, man.
Well, I mean, I kind of want to see you.
You want to see me?
Turn your Skype on at least so I can see video on Skype too.
Well, I got it on the live stream right now.
How delayed is that?
It's about 30 seconds delay, man.
Oh man. All right, I'll mute that and I'll just look at you there and we'll pretend it's good.
All right.
What's happening, man?
What's happening, man? Thanks for joining us, AJ Phoenix. There's been some recent accusations about you made on 2+2.
Yeah, I don't know if it's an accusation, but like, yeah, somebody posted a graph of 90,000 hands from the last, who knows, 8 years or 5 years, and I mean that graph, it had a spike up, that might have been some PLO. It had a spike down, that might have been some sober, some not sober. I don't know, but overall, I think it's an unreasonable thing to bring up. I think personally, I never really played on Stars much. But that's there. So we can discuss it. We can talk about it. I don't know if there's much to talk about.
Now, according to these accusations made by this person, he says that you shouldn't be streaming free.
No, hang on. Don't be too mean to Alan. Like, I read what Alan wrote. Alan's one of the more reasonable people to like bring something like this up. If you read it, he seemed to go about it a nice way. Clearly, English isn't his first language. He apologized for it. Alan didn't say anything bad, man. Like, I understand what Alan's saying. Like, you know, he clearly isn't some super expert on poker.
AJ, hold on, bro. What the fuck are you? What are you talking? Why are you being so PC?
Let's look what Alan wrote. Alan was talking about like.
Wait, why are you being PC now, man? He called you a run at once coach. He said, "Why are you a run at once coach?"
He did lump me in there with certain people for run at once. I do for the record. Like, I have told a lot of people that I recommend run at once. I have said that.
Okay.
People ask me, yo, AJ, what should I do to get better? And I'm like, listen, pay $10 to run at once and watch all the videos you can, and that's going to be a lot of value for your $10.
Agree.
I think that's their best approach. But, you know, we got lumped in there because of that, probably. He's probably thinking I'm promoting something in my best interest. I'm trying to give my honest opinions, but...
Although I do see you put some new advertisements up in your Twitch below your Twitch, trying to make a little extra kid trying to hustle over there. I see how it is.
We're trying to expand. There's a couple. I actually declined. Yo, check this out. I got messaged by one of the scummier poker sites, and they told me, "Hey, we're gonna give you an account with fucking money already in there. We just want you to play on our site."
I know which site this is.
We're gonna give you some software with it. Wink, wink. And I'm like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is you think I'm gonna play on your shit? You booted my friend off your site for being a winning player. You think I want to promote this site? People have trouble withdrawing from your site. Like, this shit might go under next month. I don't know, buddy. I don't think even for 10 times the amount I would do that. So, I don't know. I've declined some things. Like, the Hold'em manager guys are the same people as Poker Tracker.
Yep.
And I don't know. They offered me like commission. And I haven't said anything. I don't. They want me to take a class. They're gonna train me on certain stats so I can fucking advertise them correctly. I'm like, Look, man, I think I'll just tell people, yeah, it's Hold Advantage I use. Javaro's free. I like Javaro. The guys that fucking do the Javaro stuff, it's in beta. It's developing, but it is free. You know, there's a lot of new people in poker. They don't have $50 to spend on a HUD. I don't recommend they play without a HUD.
Look at this advertiser. Yo, you when'd you become a professional advertiser?
No, but I'm telling you what I decline too. I'm not just pouring myself out to every penis that throws itself my way. I'm like, listen.
And you know,
slap this one away.
And if people knew anything about you, they know this is a big deal. If you're not whoring yourself out to everything.
It's a big deal, man. I was kind of whoring myself out in the real world for a little while. I was pushing my own product.
Delete TV says he talks like you kind of way. Well, I gotta.
Oh, dude, you know how many people have told me that we sound alike, or that I'm Joe Ingram's number 2, or a lot of people be giving that feedback. I don't know if that's true, man.
I'm pretty sure that's why we got along so well in Vancouver, was because we were like the same fucking person, kind of, in a way, when we'd go hang out. So that's probably.
Maybe they got 2 different flavors of the same breed, man. I don't know.
We really did. We both had a leather jacket. Yeah, man, that might be true, actually.
Yeah, we had distinct styles. It was good. Hey, listen, man. The donations, the Twitch donations today.
Oh, baby.
Bottle of Clico, man. We're gonna have to pop this as a celebration for, I guess, 3,000 followers.
Pop it, baby. Pop it, baby.
We gotta pop it. You know, we're here. We're gonna
bang bang.
Man, I waited until I came on here. But you know, people are like, yo, to be honest, my streaming thing, you know, I don't expect to get a whole lot out of that for many months. I have to stick to it consistently. I didn't tell you the full story. Like, I have guys sending DVDs to the FBI. I might get put on a terrorist list off of this shit. I might get swatted.
Honestly, you're already on a terrorist list, buddy. I got it, to be honest with you.
You already put me there?
There's no chance for some of the things you may have done previous years. I think you're on a terrorist list for sure.
You really think that, man?
Yes.
that might be true.
Kevin asked a good at Carbon Poker. Apparently, I just deposited $50 there. Is it sketch? What the fuck?
Which part of it is sketch? Carbon or Hold'em indicator?
Carbon Poker. Yes.
Dude, I don't know. Like, that's actually the site I was talking about earlier.
I know it was.
So they were gonna give me an account with money in it. I'm calling him out on it, man. Carbon Poker. I don't know. That sounds shady as fuck.
It does.
Hey, buddy, we'll let you play on an account with money already in there. Just play on the site a little bit. Just click somebody. You don't even have to do it all the time.
Yo, Carbon, hit me up. I want I want an account with some money.
You got Joe Ingram here. He's willing to whore it.
You know me, guys. I'm all about whoring shit out. Come on now.
That's you, baby. That's you. You pimping hard.
Not 1 year. I haven't got into it yet.
Fuck, man. I don't know what the best approach is. I don't know. I'm getting sick of some of these more, because like, this is funny. I was playing in one of those games, and you know, I ran into a reg that I thought was a moron. I said, this reg's a moron. And I was being honest. I thought he was a moron. You know, he made a call on a spot where I have no bluff combos. He made a terrible call on another spot. Flatting 4 bets, folding the C bets everywhere, just playing sloppy
GTO.
retarded.
Too much strat.
And I called him a moron. Fuck out. And I realized, like, yo, this guy's in my shit. Like, specifically this guy, I don't want him in here. But I have no choice about that.
Mm-hmm.
I have no choice about that. It made me think, like, damn. I mean, I don't know. I bought this, but I couldn't even buy 3 of these off of what I've gotten so far off of the donations. So, so I mean, it's not like, you know, I've streamed a lot of hours already. We've grinded it up a bit, but it's not like it's a very lucrative endeavor. It's just it was fun. It was fun. It was pretty fun. I don't know.
Welcome to
maybe it turns into something after a while.
Welcome to the live stream world, puppy. It's a fun place to be. You get to stream stream your cards. How fun is it to show your cards all the time? That sounds amazing. I wish I would do that.
I mean, dude, I don't know. I don't mind streaming those stakes. I don't know, man. Even like, to be fair though, Bovada 1020 is softer than 1-2 on stars, I'd say. I don't know which one I'd be more comfortable streaming. There's a good streamer on Twitch that streams the high stakes Bovada games. His name's JPatch. And that's kind of interesting to watch. The games do play a lot different. And like, you know, he actually saves his VODs, and I was telling some of my friends that played those games, like, look through it, you can figure and
Exactly.
I mean, it is, it's a small player pool. It's, I don't know, but
AJ, what do you?
I've been playing some small stakes games. I get drunk and play tiny stakes. It's been fun. I think people get a lot out of it. I got a lot of good feedback. Like, it's 99% really good feedback. So there's gonna be people that question things, and I try to answer that. But when I answer that same question every time, then somebody else thinks that I'm trying to fucking show off a poker baller lifestyle or something. No, I'm just answering the same fucking question for the 15th time straight. There's no other answer to that question. So I gave you the answer. Somebody else thinks I'm a douchebag. I said this and that. I don't know, man. There's no balancing there. There's going to be, you just have to keep plowing. There's no balancing there. There's going to be people that think this. There's going to be somebody that thinks that. There's going to be some autistic person that, I shouldn't even say that word because there's cool autistic people, but,
Shout out to, we got love for the autistic people around here. We've had.
People, but no, there's going to be some people that.
My sister's
are
autistic.
off in a different way, and I have to realize that there's every part of the spectrum of everything is in the internet, and they're gonna be there if it's big enough. So I have to fucking be a little bit more savvy with the approach that I have. But I was drunk. I might have said something about Russians, and he might have really got scared. I don't know, man.
Hey, what do you do tomorrow, AJ?
What am I doing tomorrow? I'm actually debating because I have my Friday, Saturday, Sunday is relaxed. So I thought about going to play some live tomorrow. I haven't played live in a while.
Tell you what, why don't we do a live stream tomorrow afternoon? Talk that real talk. 45 minutes, 1 hour, give the people what they want.
I might legitimately, like, afternoon, evening, I might go play live. I might actually do that.
Well, that's why we'll do it in the afternoon, 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Wow, that's like I'll definitely be home. I'll be waking up, take a shower, eat something.
Tomorrow, 2 p.m., guys.
EST?
I'm talking about Eastern Standard Time. Correct, sir.
All right, that's probably good. That's probably correct.
Cool. So I'm gonna turn this off. I gotta keep it under 1 hour.
Oh, you already done?
I'm about to wrap it up in a bit. Yeah.
Well, hang on. Let me at least pop this bottle.
Pop the bottle, man. Okay, AJ Phoenix, guys. He's a guy. He streams on Twitch.
Dude, am I supposed to? Hang on. Am I supposed to? Oh! That's good enough. That's good enough.
He bought this bottle of champagne with Twitch donations. He streams Nob and Hold'em on Twitch. And 2+2. I love saying that word. There's some allegations being made.
Allegations, baby.
Allegedly, AJ receipts didn't back up the streaming.
I'm trying to tell them, listen, guys, I've been shopping at Costco for the last 7 years. So what is this Walmart receipt trying to show here?
Yep.
But they're like, well, here's one receipt, man. Clearly you bought a toaster here. I'm like, fuck, I guess I bought a toaster here, but for me, fuck.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. AJ, me and you, we're coming back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks,
All right, we'll do it.
thanks for tuning in. Guys, thanks for tuning in live and checking out the American Poker Award nominations and the nomination panel. We'll be back tomorrow. You want to follow me on Twitter at JoinGrim1, AJ Phoenix.
Your volume just cut out for my part.
Yeah, it's kind of in and out. Say.
I just saw my shit.
All right, I'll talk to you later, AJ.
All right, later.
Peace. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. It's been fun. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the questions. Shout out to my boy Ali Bro, my hooker aficionado friend. Shout out to Michael, Woodrow, Marcus, Luke. What's up, Luke, puppy? Michael, don't TGT too hard. I'm going to go play some chess right now, guys. We got a very intense chess match. I'm going to take off my shirt for this chess match because it's going to be very intense. It's going to be hot. It's going to be humid. It's going to be packed. It's going to be sweaty. And I can't wait because I'm ready to fuck somebody up. Much love, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Adios.